Hello traders, a fixed trader here from GoldMedalPennyStocks.com, and I want to talk to you about the stock chart for SIRG, Sierra Resource Group Incorporated, which is an OTC markets traded stock. So the first thing I want to point out here is that the stock saw gains of 66.67% today, which is pretty huge. It's looking great as far as the gains and accumulation go. Now, as far as the indicators go, I want to point out the 5-period RSI recently crossed over the 14-period RSI, and basically the significance of that is the 5-period RSI uses less time data, so that makes it more volatile than the traditional 14-period RSI. So when that crosses over, going above the 14-period RSI, generally what it means is that the short-term trend is exceeding the previous relative strength of the stock. So it basically means that short-term momentum's coming in and the overall move here is picking up. So we're looking good there. Also, the 14-period RSI is sitting at 64.85, which is within the buy rate region of 50 to 70. So looking good there, and it's spiked up really hard. Also, if you look at the overall trend of the RSI, you'll notice that it's seen higher lows for the most part, while the price per share was seeing lower lows, and that's called bullish divergence. Just pull this back here, lower lows there, hitting all the way down to 0002. So bullish divergence there, which is a bullish sign, as the name gives away. So now let's talk about some supports resistance levels. You'll see that there's a nice support here at 0003. It's held very well, and there was a previous resistance right here, which was broken and closed above twice now. So it's safe to say we're above that one, and it should become a support now. Next up, and that's at right above this 0004 here, right above the 20 MA. You got a lot of moving averages there, so that gives it some extra strength there as a resistance and support level. And here at 0006, you'll notice again a similar pattern where it's been tested several times, should become a new support. As far as resistance goes now, the 001 could play a factor, but if that's broken, as you can see, some 0011s were actually hit today. If this can close above that, we're looking much higher, even into 0.0016 maybe area, and beyond the 0.0025 here region. That's about what I've got for supports and resistances. As you can see, very strong close today. Broke through that resistance, held very, very bullishly. The PARSAR has flipped under the price per share recently. As you can see, these red dots here that I just circled, that signals a bullish trend. Alright, in terms of volume, you can see that there's been a lot of accumulation here. These green days on high volume mean accumulation, and while there was this one pretty high volume red day here, I'm going to go ahead and say that there's been a lot more buying pressure than selling pressure here lately, and the volume bars here just prove that there's been a lot more buying than selling. People are accumulating these 52-week lows. People picked up a lot of the 0002s, 003s even, and today, obviously huge volume, so people picked up anything from 0004 all the way to 0011. A lot of accumulation. The MACD has held its crossover and is currently diverging further up. It's spreading further up away from that white line right there. So very bullish that way. The Trix also recently saw a crossover. It's holding it, and it's also building this spread right here. So looking good. The Williams %R, another short-term momentum indicator like the Trix in MACD, it's recently broken into the overbought category, and that's very bullish for this indicator. You like to see it oscillate in this region, so ideally it would stay in that overbought category. Accum Dist and OBV both are spiking up in agreement with one another. Also kind of backs up the accumulation and specifies that the volume is making that significant, making it relevant. Next up, the CMF, Chaikin Money Flow. It tracks retail accumulation, and as you can see here, currently sitting at 0.324 on a very strong spike, strong little uptrend here. We consider 0.2 to be bullish and 0.4 to be considered extremely bullish. Sitting at 0.324, we are looking really good. And finally, to end things off, the ADX indicator was created by the same guy that created that PARSAR indicator, which again were these red dots up here, which are pointing bullishly for us. The ADX we recently saw this plus DI line, which is this green one here, break above the ADX and above the minus DI line, signaling that bullish trend coming into play here. And this this weakening of the trend here, the blue line is the trend strength itself. The weakening of that blue line was for the bearish trend, and now it's kind of evening back out as the bullish trend is taking charge. So it's signaling that the bullish trend is gaining traction, and the bearish trend seems to have come to an end for the time being. So SIRG is on watch for Tuesday morning. It's looking really good in my opinion, but once again, that is just my opinion. So good luck trading.
Hey you, I want you to drive something like me. Unfortunately, you can't afford me. Let's fix that. Head on over to www.GoldMedalPennyStocks.com now and sign up for our free penny stock tips to be sent straight to your email box every week. Watch your money grow rapidly playing our alerts. Our track record speaks for itself, with picks like IRCE gaining nearly 1,000%. That's 10 times your initial investment. Subscribe today and catch our next alert, and soon enough, you'll be able to drive something like me. Once again, www.GoldMedalPennyStocks.com for your free penny stock alerts.